Aw, man, an hour left. This is St. Nicholas's church. Looks like no one goes here anymore. Did we, call our police buddy? I feel like we probably should have. But the lights are on. This must be the place. Dang, it wasn't underground. What a shame. This is it. Don't get scared now. Time to dissolution. What the heartbeats? Yo, what up? Now this is a party. Someone's here. Yeah, that's something you could say, Azami. Are you okay? I'm here to help you. The admin brought all of you here, but why? Are you hurt? I'll take off your mask. Gasp. Kurosawa-san? It is you, isn't it? Not another doppelganger? Doppelganger? What are you talking about? That's you! That story again. But then the other people here... It's okay, so it was, Gas Mask was the other actual person. But yeah, all of them were influencers online, so that makes sense. Iko-san! Hinoko-san? Mr. Gas Mask? And Miyazaki-san? I think Gas Mask also was mentioned to be a streamer. I know, thank goodness you're all safe. Nah, Azami, they're all punks. You call this safe? Just in case, I brought a knife. I'm gonna stab all of you. Your arms must hurt a lot. Don't worry, it's over now. It's over? Yeah. Kanoko, I know, specifically mentioned that he was with a group that liked to fake stuff, and then he, like, left them. Don't you touch me. You don't get away with this. You'll pay for this. Hey, what? You're still talking like that? Wait, stop, help! Miyazaki-san, seems like you all face some really terrible thing. Let's get out of here while the admin is away. Yeah, the Saw voice really would work for this.
I've been waiting for you, the one with the correct answer.
Yeep! The same Zima admin. Please let them go.
What do you want to do?
I
want to avenge Satomu Kisaragi.
And I want to stop you.
Those who do not understand me cannot stop me. This world's twisted sense of justice. It will undergo a great reset.
That's not... Director? I've been watching you, Azami. Well done on making it to this point. Director, You must show that you understand him, that you understand the admin. I'm curious, real quick. Oh god, give me a minute. I've been waiting for you. I want the correct answer. Please, what do you want to do? I want to avenge Satomu. Those who do not understand me cannot stop me. That kind of sounds like he was interacting with her, but... this all could have been pre-recorded. You must show that you understand him, that you understand the admin. That I understand... Let us dissolve this grand plan that was created to unleash devastation and judgment. Let's show the admin what we can do. Yes! The Shamezima admin is watching you from somewhere. I guess so, since we could talk to each other. Kindly ensure that my intent is conveyed as well. Understood. Hello, Samezima admin, I understand you. We'll show you our answers based on what we've learned about you through our investigation. Listen and tell us if we understand you correctly. Let us begin. Yes. Behold, the eye-opener. I was kind of hoping by the end of all of this that Azami would do the eye-opener. But it's all good. The countdown has less than 10 minutes left. Let us begin the final dissolution. I don't know if I can go through this in only 10 minutes. It all starts with the Genesis card. Started with the Genesis card. Talk of the occult distorted the truth around Satomu Kisaragi's death. The public began to take interest in the prophecies. The card foretold the final hour for the guilty. Those who considered Kisaragi the culprit probably rejoiced at the news. Yet to those who knew the truth, its existence itself was a sacrilege. So, Mrs. Azami. Yes? What was created from the Genesis cards and became essential to carrying out this plan of revenge. The t-shirts, my man! They sell for great stuff. Countdown. The Illumina cards. The Illumina cards. They weren't about prophecies coming true, and they had conscious perpetrators behind each case, just like the original. Knowing the truth, the admin was able to create those cards. Pretty good. The Genesis card, prophesizing Dr. Kisaragi's death, materialized amidst the chaos of the case. It was probably planted after the case, all things considered. Such a base trick to see it all in retrospect. Who would plant it, though? And that's if it was still part of the admin's plan? Now then, as for the answer to the riddle. Mrs. Azami, you correctly answered the website's riddle. Yes, the answer was the Ueno Tenchu incident. Yes, indeed. The same Zima admin's video invited everyone to solve this riddle. They wanted to tell the world a certain truth through solving it. So, Mrs. Azami, why then? Why did the Ueno Tenchu incident become something that does not exist even if you speak of it? Because it never existed, it was just a rumor, it's an unsolved case. It was declared a no-solve case. Mr. C.G. Kurosawa called off the investigation and sent it to the closet. You aren't supposed to talk about the closet! This is public right now! I think this is on TV, everyone can hear you! As a no-solve case. Any case that originally existed, if sent and kept there, became effectively non-existent through pressure along numerous channels. God, there are so many boxes filled with no-solve cases too, that is wild. Even if the answer is unknown, the goal is to draw a great deal of attention to the question itself. If someone happens to answer correctly, it would bring to light the dirty secrets in the dark. Next, let us focus further on the answer itself. The answer itself? Why did Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa stop the investigation? The case itself was neither complicated nor related to any VIPs. He must have realized something quite important. So, Mrs. Azami. Yes. He opted to disregard Satomu Kisaragi's cooperation in the investigation and pretended the incident never happened. What is the reason for C.G. Kurosawa's decision? Culprit took a hostage, never wasn't any incident, he himself was the culprit, it was caused by someone close to him. I think one of the perpetrators had close ties with them. A crime committed by Kurosawa's son when he was a student. He covered up the entire case to delete any traces of his son's involvement. That must be it. Oh, also, I guess if I'm gonna go with the idea that Meguriya is the, younger brother, the admin that's on TV could just be a follower, too. All cases should be solved with the support of truthful information. Yet, if the information is deemed inconvenient, uninvolved, innocence may be sacrificed. Are sacrifices inevitable to protect those you hold near and dear? You can have your own views on justice, but that justice shouldn't go beyond your own boundaries. We're approaching the end. I'm sure the admin is very much looking forward to it. So, Mrs. Azami. Yes? Kingo Nomura was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time for the Ueno Tenchu incident. They mistook him as their planned target and murdered him. They pressured Tsutomu Kisaragi to take his own life after he noticed the cover-up. So he did just take his own life because they pressured him not. Okay. Who could be the culprit of such a crime? I'm sorry, I guess we didn't specify what. I'm sorry. Give me a minute. He must have realized. Okay, we knew that is specifically saying that. We want to know, we're simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. They mistook him as their planned target and murdered him. And pressured Tsutomu Kisaragi. I mean, it would have to be the Five Society, right? I don't know where any of these other options would really come into play. Like, but I feel like we already kind of mentioned that with Kurosawa, but whatever. A group of 5 students who were known as vigilante streamers. The Five Society. And I wanted to just double check to make sure that I wasn't, like, jumping the gun too much on this. 7 years ago, the 5 of them were all students, and Kurosawa-san was one of them. We found trophies on display in Kurosawa's home for record follower counts. Person with the mark on their arm that Miss Nomura was looking for. I believe he's here as well. Brilliant. Indeed, the people being held here now are the Five Society. Hey, quit the rambling already. We're on live stream. Stop spewing nonsense. Yeah, I just mentioned the fucking closet. Oh, we are? My bad. Yes, it seems the same Zima admin is broadcasting. Say one more word and I will sue you. You don't have an ounce of proof to back up your nonsense. We were drugged and dragged here against our will. We're the victims here. I'll get you back on my channel, you'll see. So what if I have a mark on my arm? Want one on yours? Okay, we didn't really mention it, but I guess you have the mark on your arm. Go ahead, keep digging, and they'll end up just like Kisaragi did. I see. Go on, keep digging, and they'll end up just like Kisaragi did. Live on public broadcast. Everyone can hear you, Yamada Gas Mask. That is not just saying, like, you're accusing us. That is threatening. It also makes sense. Gas Mask was pretty, quick to dismiss the whole plot from the sister. Would he have, they were all, like, students. I guess, I don't know. Never mind. Let's keep moving on. They're insisting your claims are merely speculation. If so, we're gonna have to show conclusive evidence. Yes, exactly. You revisited each and every case to find your way here. I'm sure we'll be able to find the answer, Mrs. Azami. Conclusive evidence that confirms the culprit. Mr. Kurosawa, you may have an idea of what it is. Kurosawa-san, would you happen to know? Yeah, let's ask him. Wait, no way. So, Mrs. Azami, the admin very likely holds this conclusive evidence in hand. What do you think it might be? A selfie! The stolen HD. The limited edition Koban case files. I feel like there should have been better options to make that a bit harder. I guess the, like, Koban kind of seems like it could be an answer in case files too. Maybe it was the HDD that the doppelganger stole from Kurosawa-san's room? It must contain information that the culprit absolutely doesn't want revealed publicly. Fabulous. Worthy of your final answer. Mrs. Azami, I am proud to have you as an investigator for the center. The mystery is now solved. Well, good, now I don't have to guess whether or not the director is the admin. Dissolution.
Well done, you have shed light on my life over these last 7 years.
Freaking 7-year plan, right?
Yes, you truly understand me. To thank you for coming to this conclusion, allow me to broadcast the contents of the HDD.
So they accidentally killed him. Who were they trying to kill? No, stop! It's not what it looks like. Don't broadcast it. Hey, Kurosawa, this better be a joke. Why did he keep it? You didn't delete the data, you idiot! You promised to delete it all. Kurosawa, you absolute fool, why would you keep it? Why would he keep it?
This is precious footage from 7 years ago. A video that our famous streamers kept hidden away all this time.
Hold him down. Are you getting this, Kinoko? Oh, they're loving it. Loud and clear, Tenchu. You have the right to remain pathetic. Ha ha ha. Hey, where do you think you're going, huh? Finally giving up? Guys? Is this the dude? We got the wrong guy? He's not moving. Seriously? Kinoto, cut that. Cut it now. Huh? Oh, sure. So it wasn't live streamed, right? I guess that's where the cover-up would have been. That it was not live streamed, they probably would have just posted it online. The man being held down was Kengo Nomura. Kurosawa-san. This is concrete proof, isn't it? Oh, he got the knife. Shut up, shut up. That was an accident. We didn't mean it. Kengo Nomura died in an accident. Kurosawa-san. You're looking for a murderer? Think of Tsutomu Kisaragi. Who drove the guy to suicide? The world, the public, everyone! I mean, you incited the incident. Like, you can say that, but like, that's stupid. They're not even looking for the truth. Feed them what they want and they'll jump all over it. Jasmine came in with a gun! Please be Jasmine. Yeah! Jasmine! You okay, Zami? Good thing I came, yeah? Remember, she has broken bones. What a hero. Aww. Oh, Jasmine! Haha, hey, ow. I have broken bones, remember. I'm so glad you're here. It seems the police arrived in time. You should let them handle those 5 in the admin. Thank you for your hard work, Mrs. Ami. You mean it's over? Indeed. Is there a problem? No, wait. The countdown hasn't stopped yet. And besides, I'm not convinced by the dissolution. You do realize that the eye-opener has already opened? For all our dissolution so far, by figuring out what lay behind the strange phenomena of urban myths, we uncovered who was doing what. Haven't we accomplished the same thing here? We shed light on a forgotten case, and on its perpetrators. First of all, Why are we doing this dissolution, and who is it for? To prove you understand the admin, which is why I opened the lock. If so, something isn't right. We haven't really done the proper dissolution. Miss Azami, what are you trying to do? I'm going to open this lock, yeah! Oh, she is gonna do her own! Yeah, let's do it! Resetting eye opener. I didn't know that was a feature. My doubts are around what needs the dissolution. So the earlier dissolution had the wrong target? I want... Now, because we're doing this part, I want us to not have to actually do any work, because he's the one that needs to answer the questions. We completed a dissolution on the Ueno Tenshu incident rumors, and brought to light what actually happened. That is fine. But we haven't touched on what truly matters. I see. So, Mrs. Ami, what is it that you believe needs this dissolution? What is it that you believe, the admin's identity? Just who or what is the admin? I learned he is Kisaragi Tomu's brother, but the police weren't able to find any records. To understand the admin, I feel we need to answer that question. Great. Truly exemplary. I hadn't expected such an answer from you, Mrs. Ami. Unmasking the admin, whom you've only seen through footage. So, that is the goal of your dissolution. Yes, let us uncover who they really are. Remarkable. It feels we are homing in on an undetermined anomaly's true nature. This dissolution is a first. I cannot contain my excitement. But I must slow down. I must present questions that will help you manifest the answer within. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes? The admin has previously caused other incidents, too. This is another case that was sent to the closet and no longer exists. But it's an important incident that proves the admin's existence. Which incident was it this? Was it the, Happy 77 was the one that was brought up a bunch. Murder-suicide incident. Yeah, it has to be that one. This one obviously is not it, because we just did that. This is the legend, not the real thing. So yeah, the, hacker. He's a hacker man. The Happy 77.7 billion yen leak. We found only rumors on socials and the Zamzima website. But we found records at the closet. This means it wasn't a made-up story, but an actual case. Excellent. It's difficult to prove anything exists via clairvoyance traces alone. But this is an actual case that happened, with police records, even if they're at the closet. That might just prove key in cornering the admin. Also, I want to point out, like, we haven't been able to contact the director in forever, and he seems really chill with the concept of the closet. I think the closet itself is a, known idea. Maybe an urban myth, maybe real. So maybe he would know that, but, I mean, I still think he's behind it. Let us move forward with the dissolution. The Happy 77.7 billion yen leak targeted a membership-based social networking site with various celebrities and politicians. So, Mrs. Ami, yeah, so that there was a hacking tool which was used in this incident. It was named after an urban myth, which I know someone that's a real fan of urban myths. What was the name of the tool? That's Tasha Singh. A card-like device, a laptop, letters from the admin. They should have gone with like real hacking tools. Natasha Singh. Natasha Singh. According to records at the closet, the tool could only be used by its creator, and its user was said to be a genius hacker. If the admin was the culprit for this case, then the creator of the tool must have been the admin. It's also crazy, all of this is happening. Didn't Jasmine actually see his face? Although, again, it probably was someone else, I think, right? Like, it wasn't actually the director that was there, but it was the director. The admin may have slipped up a special tool only usable by the creator. The existence of this tool narrows down the numerous possibilities to a single hacker. This turned into a huge hint, it seems. Their genius may have backfired. We know that the admin previously caused the incident, and that a special tool called Natasha Singh was used. A tool supposedly only accessible by its creator. So far so good, but come to think of it, we haven't really zeroed in on the admin's identity. When I found those records in the closet, something felt off. Felt off, you say? I feel like I know when the Natasha Singh tool was used. I see. So, Mrs. Azami, I don't know. What are you talking about? When exactly was the Natasha Singh tool used? When exactly... I'm sorry. I'm a little confused right now. When was it a thing? It was used in this incident. Okay, that's what you're saying. There was a hacking... So it was when something like this happened. So when was it used here? I'm actually like really lost on this. When the ghost appeared doesn't really make sense, because like what ghost specifically are you talking about? I can look at this, I guess. I'm gonna have to, I think. Because I don't... Did this information leak while this timer was going down? They were saying that this happened like right now. Like, everything that's saying about like the Natasha tool sounds like it was a past event. So I don't know if this is supposed to be something that happened now. That's where I'm really hung up on. Or like not now, like clearly around a certain time. Apparently Dr. Kisaragi is buried in the church's communal cemetery. The admin sent a letter saying that he was waiting for Kurosawa-san. I must have missed that part. Saying specifically that he's buried there. I know he said like come to the church, but yeah, I did not find anything that was helpful. When exactly was the Natasha Singh tool used? The old warehouse would have been where the tea was. I don't think that would be an option. When the tour participants were chosen... Like, what would this have amounted to, though? Like, that the thing was leaked? Because that's what the logs say, right? It's a huge hint that I apparently don't get. Okay, what was the name of the tool in this incident? Natasha Singh. The tool could only be used by its creator, and its user was said to be a genius hacker. The admin was the culprit for this case, and the creator of the tool must have been the admin, right? The admin may have slipped up a special tool usable by the creator. But like, I don't remember anything indicating that this tool was being used specifically now, is where I'm really struggling with this. The existence of the tool narrows down the numerous possibilities to a single hacker. Turned into a huge hint, it seems their genius may have backfired. We know that the admin previously caused an incident, and that a special tool called Natasha was used previously. We haven't really zeroed in on the admin's identity. When I found these records in the closet, something felt off. I don't even know like what the records in the closet specifically said that would be off. Okay. So I'm thinking about it now, because nothing else is really getting there. League targeted membership-based social networking sites with various celebrities and politicians. I mean, because us getting an invite to the tour was supposed to be the director like hacking it. I think that's what was brought up, and I was like, that's silly, that doesn't seem like much of a hack. So if it was used in this case, would it be him using, like, it would be weird though, if he was the admin, he wouldn't really need to do that to get an invite since he orchestrated it still. When exactly was the tool used? Ghost appeared can't be it, that's like nothing, right? That can't be it. Old warehouse, I don't think there was anything that would result in that. Using it to choose participants could make sense. And then I don't think anything happened when we opened the safe. I think I'm gonna go with this one because I really don't know. Oh, my perfect streak might be over. The random draws for the Ueno Netherworld Tour. The organizer, Tomoko Nomura, should have had full control of things. Yeah, so that is where they were going with that. So my confusion, it was because this case obviously goes beyond every case. I thought they were talking about this happening now, recently, and that's why I was struggling so much, but I do think I'm actually right then. Yes, when we first met her, she didn't consider us participants. And there weren't enough handouts for all participants. This was done by hacking into the organizer's account used by Tomoko-san. So the number of participants was forcibly increased. That took me a bit, because I just didn't really understand the process that we were going for there, but that makes sense. I think, in the long run, the process of elimination was really the only thing that I got there, because there was not enough case log information that helped me with that. It's just out of all of those options, that was the only one that makes some sense. Truly excellent, Mrs. Ami. Bringing all this to light without leaving anything behind. I was close. That one gave me trouble. Only you could have done this. With you at the front, we may be able to do away entirely with such vague entities as anomalies. Director. Ah, there I go again. But my excitement truly can no longer be contained. So, Mrs. Ami, we have arrived at the final question. Who might be this individual who chose to hide from the world? To become this masked anomaly known as the admin, for the single goal of enacting revenge for their brother. The admin did it! I mean, the option's right there. That would be wild, wouldn't it? Kisaragi did it. This is interesting though, because we are public right now, right? I almost feel like not answering correctly would be appropriate, but I'm gonna go for it. You really do understand me better than anyone, Mrs. Ami. To be fair, I don't know if I would have ever guessed that he was involved if the picture of the younger brother did not just look like him. Director-san, the lock is open. Although at that point, at that final moment, I don't think there would have been, none of those choices would have made sense. The biggest thing, the like confirmation answer was that hack thing. But when my brother made his choice, I was powerless to stop him. The public was easily swayed by Kurosawa's manipulation. Social timelines were ablaze each day with theories painting him as the murderer. Amidst the daily torrents of unfounded rumors and slander, my brother still endured somehow. And yet, when those nails and spears reached me and our long-gone parents, he thought that he should no longer try to endure. That his existence was torturing those he loved. Without police cooperation, the case would never be solved. So he killed himself for his brother's sake? That sucks. That sucks. Unless the case is solved, the world will keep harming his family. You witnessed all of this with your own eyes. I was utterly powerless back then. Everything I tried to do to encourage my brother was only hurting him further. Back then, I would chat with him about rumors and the occult, like we did as children. It was the worst thing I could have done. It wasn't. Far from it. Dr. Kisaragi missed those days dearly. Those days you spent together at the children's home. We couldn't figure out what to do. He didn't want to tarnish those memories you made together. So, if he knew about his regrets were... If he knew that his regrets were living on in the form of hate, he would be devastated. Look at Kurosawa just having a time. Director, their deeds have been exposed through this broadcast. The terrible rumors about Dr. Kisaragi will all fade away now. Please. We have enacted revenge on the 5 of them. Please! No, the countdown will continue. It can't have that much time left. I think it took me far longer than 10 minutes to figure out that last question. But why? You heard what Kurosawa said earlier. They're not even looking for the truth. Feed them what they want and they'll jump all over it. Huh? It wasn't just those 5 that drove my brother to take his own life. It was your average everyday person who believes their own sense of justice. But Miss Azami, you have felt the same yourself. When your friend was wrongly accused, you stood up for her and tried to do her justice. People were spreading rumors about Mio, and there was nothing I could do. People don't care whether information is true or not. They create a scapegoat they claim to fight against. And once they defeat the fabricated enemy, they tell themselves they fought for peace. Those labeled as evil will be struck down, yet the world will remain none the better. Could there possibly be anything more bizarre and horrifying? This solution is what you should be seeking. Director, why me? Miss Azami, because your kindness is genuine, and you stand beyond hate and despair. The one person in this world who understands me. The one person in this world for my dear brother. Director! What's he gonna do, just delete social media? Huh? Huh? What's this? The screen changed by itself again? Another signal hijacking? Oh no, I'm tapping everywhere but nothing's happening. Sammy, what's going on? Where's the boss man? What's all this? Just a prank, bro. The Great Reset. Success! What is that password? That's silly. This is just all that police information. Whoa! My personal info is getting uploaded. How do we stop it? I've been hacked? Hey, what's happening? That's my real name. What? Wait a minute. I can't let anyone see this. Oh no, stop this. I can't turn it off. The buttons on my phones aren't working. Wait, that's a photo of my manager? What? He cheats on his partner? My password has changed? Are you kidding me? My name, age, and address are all out there. What the hell is this? Hey, that's my credit card information. What are they doing? Basically, kind of what I said. It's gonna be just a whole social decline. What are these disgusting photos? Whose reel is this, huh? No way! Please stop. I'm sorry. Cyber attack! Status check! Can we really... Jasmine, is the cyber attack team, like, here on the ready? My phone's gone, too! Police data leaks popping up! What's going on out there? Stay calm. Sync with HQ and the commissioner. Someone. Hey, what the hell is this pic? They know I'm siphoning funds. No! That poor someone. I'm dead. My alt is all out there. Wait, why is my phone filming? My account was hacked. You know this isn't me. I think someone is just all the messages that are scrolling by. I have to hurry and delete everything. Come on. It's crazy that we didn't stop it, but it makes sense. Miss Tamariji. Sit rep? Sorry, Commissioner. Failed to stop him. We need to secure Meguriya first. Please proceed immediately to the building supposedly holding the center. Commissioner, where are you? This may be a lucky break thanks to the cyber attack. We were able to gain access to the encrypted data on Kisaragi. I'm at a hospital where the younger Kisaragi used to go. Is the other one alive? I'll update when we know more. Please proceed. Roger that. Oh god. Azami's going through it. I tried, but I wasn't able to help anyone at all. Nah, you were given it your all from day one, Zami. Your friend Mio went through all that mess. Your kindness gave her hope. Take my word for it, and not just her. Jasmine, at least I still have you. Oh yeah, I'll track down the boss man and whoop that smartass. Zami, you did everything you could. You really did. Kisaragi siblings, the younger of the two, yes? Yes, I do remember. Strikingly different from the other patients. Near anomalous perceptiveness, expert knowledge in countless areas. Notably adept with technology, a world-class hacker, I heard. The doctor heard that? The elevator looks like it's falling apart. Looks like it's been around forever. Is Azami really allowed to come here? Let's wrap up this case quick. After that, I want a welcome back party? Impossible. How could this be? What's happening? Bated breath. I have no idea what's going to be happening. Is he just still here? Heh, too late for the big catch. Huh, this is no regular mess. It's as if... Jasmine, look! I thought that was Jasmine's arm for a minute. I'm like, where'd those frills come from? Computer? Looks like there's a video on it. Did the police really not come here? It was us? This is when Zami came to the center? Was he a ghost all along? Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. What? What's going on here? Jasmine was never here? Commissioner, I've reached the center, but... Miss Tamariji! Stop, Miss Fukurai! I know she's there! She's Tsutomu Kisaragi's sister? Wait, that wasn't him? She was behind it all? Oh! Yeah! Ayumu Meguriya never existed! Oh! Oh! Miss Tamarigi, come in! Azami? How'd she escape? Several days. I don't think I quite understand it completely. There's a lot of questions. Never mind, I was completely off about everything. Commissioner, did you see the rest of that video? Yes, it's shown Miss Fukurai, or rather, Ayumu Kisaragi. She seemed to be mocking us for our inability to discern the truth. No, because I think she did see things, right? Fuck! So on paper, this whole incident was caused by Ayumu Meguriya? No, Ayumu Meguriya never existed. Every aspect of this was planned by Satomu Kisaragi's younger sister, Ayumu Kisaragi. I like how there's a big female sign just to make sure you know. I guess we should call her Ayumi when discussing this case. Ayumu Kisaragi created another self. And that's fucking crazy too. We can't see it right now. But on the boards, it had Azami and Ayumi as Urban Myth Dissolution Center. It was them all along. That's like no one... God, what even is real? I feel like realistically this doesn't make sense, but I'm so into it right now. They created another self. She started planning revenge when her brother took his life. As a first step, Ayumi created an iconic figure, a figment of her imagination. And that works out because of the mask. That became Ayumu Meguriya. What about when we freaking played as Ayumi in, like, I don't, okay. That became Ayumu Meguriya. She may have modeled that character on her own brother. And at the same time, she started preparations for terrorist attacks as the same Zimi admin. But, so, is she aware that she's doing this? Because, like, her dissoluting herself is weird? She started preparations for terrorist attacks at the same Zima admin. And last of all, Ayumi created Azami Fukurai, the epitome of innocence. Though she shared the same body as Ayumu Kisaragi. The hesitant Miss Azami was being controlled at all times. But what was the clairvoyance trick about then? Miss Fukurai's clairvoyance. A visualization of facts deduced by the sheer intellect of Ayumi's gifted mind. Oh, it's just like that hit television show Psych. I mean, I was kind of mentioning that too, though. A lot of, but like, she's also behind it, so why did she have to deduce stuff? A lot of that stuff was things you could probably find out on your own without the visions. So that makes sense. By wearing Satomu Kisaragi's glasses. Oh god. Those were those glasses. The connection between Miss Fukurai and Ayumi may have been strengthened. When we saw at the beginning of the game, Ayumi had a ghost hovering over him, but again, I don't even fucking know what that means anymore. I guess that was probably the brother, right? Miss Fukurai and Ayumi may have been strengthened. And that's why she sees those things so clearly. Miss Fukurai was seeing Ayumi's deduction as traces without even realizing it. So it is like, it is a fractioned mind, right? It's not like it was all a trick. Visualizations of traces. If that happened to you just like that, I see why she'd think of ghosts and such. And this explains the power of vision. So Zami was talking with Ayumi inside her own head through her phone. I mean, that... When we were doing the deduction stuff, that was clearly like a case of actually talking to him, which makes sense if it was all in the head, and then obviously through the phone. Ayumi, Zami, and the admin. So they're one and the same, spent all this time teamed up, and I never had a clue. Wasn't that kind of convoluted for a revenge plot? It is very convoluted. Making all those cards, causing so much panic with prophecies. Also explains why she always had the, judgment one. Well, all of that was likely driven by Umi's emotions. With numerous measures to involve the wider public, of course. The death of Umi's brother was desecrated by the Genesis cards. What's up with that? When thinking of how to enact her wrath on the culprits, she chose her brother's lifelong passion, the occult. Umi was manipulating Zami to carry out her plan. And Zami was unaware of this, correct? I'm certain she did not know. Okay, so yeah, she fractured mind. How can you tell? Remember her words. Azumi is unaware. Eyes. So tell me now. What do you want to do with her? That was something about one of the riddles on the website, right? That Dame Ayuma. Ayuma. The cyber terrorism attack she launched caused immense damage. We've had a string of assaults, thefts, and other cases since that incident. The police are still catching up with all that chaos, so there's little we can do now. Audit secrets have caused divorces, firing, bankruptcies. People are asking for help we cannot give. To think that having our personal information posted online would lead us to so much harm. I mean, it's not really that surprising. If that happened to, like, everyone, yeah, that would cause a lot of, devastation. And somehow, everything's back to normal on the social networks. What about the Five Society? Murder, even if involuntarily, and malicious cover-up. More than enough evidence for prison terms. Director Kurosawa will be charged too, for his involvement in the cover-up. Why did Kurosawa want the card? The key for police info. Oh, and the search for Ayumi Kisaragi has been called off. Huh? HQ wants to avoid admitting that police servers were used to stage the cyber attack. It's official. This case will be archived in the closet. Figures. We're now all strictly forbidden to speak to anyone about the cyber attack. And about what Ayumi Kisaragi has done. Case that doesn't exist, even if you speak of it. I guess that's another urban myth on the list, Commissioner Tamiri. By the way, the building housing the Urban Myth Dissolution Center, seems they're tearing it down. So I heard. It's final dissolution indeed. Well, here's hoping. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center never happens again. What do you mean? Oh, right, because then we saw this, like, scene before of her standing over rubble, but it was... I'm going to assume the construction vehicles were not seen in that. Well, it's something I heard. Just a rumor. That is Azami going to start up another one? That was great. That was wild. That ending was nuts. So I'd imagine realistically, the idea would be that Jasmine never had real contact. I'm glad I can read these subtitles. Never had real contact with the director. Because, like, it's weird that she was working with him. Also, like, we kind of have to gloss over how that disassociation works. Because, like, Azami being actively innocent is strange. Like, how did they, like, just kind of say, yep, flip that switch, I'm a different person now, and I'm a silly goose. Okay, so then obviously nothing supernatural ever happened, that's fine, and that makes sense with the ghost thing never being real. It was just a little silly at times, I think. The ghosting, I guess it's the way Azami compartmentalized the information, but like stuff like, oh right, I was at the doorway. And obviously it not being real makes sense why the doppelgangers were able to see her when they're not really memories. And then, like, what did she... imagine, I would love to imagine that whole chair encounter at the beginning of the game. There's not really much I can say. I like this game a lot. I know there's another game made by the, same people that I was looking into. I don't remember what exactly it was called. It kind of seems like it might be the same general, like, visual novel style. I don't think it's about ghosts, but I could be wrong. I didn't really look too much further into it. I would love to play that at some point, because this was great. I, don't know. Like, I do kind of think I would have to, like, replay this game to see if there was any things that I might really have issues with. I do think that there's probably some, like, bullshit with that final reveal. Like, I love it. I think it's crazy. I think it's great. But I also am thinking, like, that's bullshit. I don't believe you. It's like, you know, it's like if you watch Fight Club and then by the end of it you're like, nah, I need to go check it out again. Maybe all of the signs were there. Maybe it's bullshit. I don't know, but I enjoyed the ride. God, put on the fucking glasses of her brother just to search online. And then talk to herself a bunch of times. Yeah, so, yeah, there's not... And me? Oh, let's go. I was in the credits. That's me. Yeah, I like this a lot. This was really fun. This game was great. Really explains why Azami was so in sync with the director with all of those dissolutions. Is this the new Urban Myth Dissolution Center? In a crypt? Is that Azami? Hey, Jasmine! She's so happy. So this is your shiny new center? She's here, director. We've been waiting for you. Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. What a wild ride. What if we get, like, chapter select after we beat the game? There wasn't really any other, like, options on the main menu before. What are urban myths? Let's think about that for a minute. Modern stories spread by word of mouth. Spirits, cryptids, aliens, paranormal incidences, unsolved cases, conspiracies. Most are unfounded rumors, which grow as they are passed on. Many urban myths are rooted in harmless everyday gossip. But are they all truly harmless everyday gossip? That does kind of... Oh, look at Azami hanging out! You know, it's crazy. Throughout this whole adventure, this long journey that we had together, I had so many harebrained theories and stupid ideas, honestly. Like the whole doppelganger thing. Which, by the way, why did Kurosawa see his own doppelganger? Let's not worry about it. Let's not dwell on it. It doesn't matter. But throughout all of this, all of my stupid ideas or like predictions about what was going on, at the end of the day, my biggest, most prevailing theory was actually correct this whole time. And that is the idea that no matter what, it was always going to be a woman that was behind it all along. Thanks, Meguriya, for that endgame fucking twist. You proved me right.